So before we begin, I just want to let you know that if you're a musician who records their own music, this is the absolute best time in history. With tools like MIDI drums and amp sims and inexpensive DAWs, you can achieve amazing 100% professional results right in your bedroom, garage, or even living room. The downside is so many people make the same mistakes over and over and over again when using these tools. And this is why I've put together a MIDI drums and amp sims production checklist. In this simple, straightforward PDF guide, I outlined the common mistakes that we all make when using MIDI drums and amp sims and how to remedy these issues and get right to achieving better results within your home studio with the gear you currently have. The PDF guide is absolutely free. You can download it right now by clicking the link below in this video subscription. So Paul asks, what is my strategy for automation? Dude, I mean, let's take a look at this mix here. Okay, here are my guitars. I do a lot of automation on guitars as far as volume. Back in the day, I was lazy and I would try to EQ everything to fit. When in reality, when you watch guys like Andy Wallace or even Chris Lord-Alge, they do a lot of volume automation because that's the secret to a professional mix. You can't have everything being center focus all the time. So if I want to lead the pop through, I'm going to pull my rhythm guitars back. If I want a lead guitar to be more in the background, I might pan it off to the left side. And then when it's lead guitar solo time, I pan it to the center. So I do a lot of that. And honestly, there are no rules. Again, I share a lot of this in my master classes in the mix script where I dive deep and share every little nook and cranny of every piece of automation I do in a mix because it's specific to the song. There's no one right or wrong, there's no one right or wrong way to do it. You can do it whatever your ear calls for. Like for example, in this song right here, let's take a listen to the intro. Okay, so let me solo these guitars and I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about. I'm just gonna make this a little bigger so you guys can see it. All right, so we have an intro riff. There's this part that's like on that I crank up the volume on the guitars because I want it to pop through. Take a listen. Actually, let me solo the guitars. So right there on that riff, I boosted the volume for a second. A couple dB, 2 dB. Okay, these are the things that most people don't take the time to do. But, you know, I want to deliver the best possible product to the client. And these are the things that pro mixers actually do. They spend a lot of time. And again, I don't want you to get too caught up in it. Like, oh, is this the right way? Is that the wrong way? There are no right or wrong ways. It's just the fact that I went in there, used my ear and tried to pull out things that move me emotionally, right? And in my opinion, that part of the guitar riff was cool. So I wanted that to be boosted up. Plus it's at the end of a vocal phrase. Take a listen. So he's screaming, and then there's a little break where the guitar happens, then he's screaming. Now the guitar is happening the whole time, but I wanted to bring that part of the riff out in between the vocal phrases. So long and short of it, that's mainly what I'm doing with automation. Hopefully that answers your question. Thank you for your submission.